Hello, parents. I wanted to let you know that for the practice today that was canceled and then the parent meeting, I'm just going to tell you what it is that I'm going to tell you. Super happy that we have over 100 kids right now signed up for track, so thank you for having them come out here. Right behind me is the track website, and you can access the calendar, which you can add directly into your phone. There's also the sign-up sheet, and there's going to be a parent help sheet on there if you would like to help out at the track meets. That'd be fantastic. A couple things that I wanted to mention. I have been sending out information via a web service called Remind. So if you're getting those texts, those will be directly from me, and you'll only get them if we really need to communicate with you, like to cancel or change a meet, or if practice is canceled, so that you'll know what to do. The website here, though, has all the forms, anything that you need to go through. I do want to tell you that we are going to do a grade check here this first week for all the student athletes. The requirement is they can have no F grades as far as their and any of their grades go, and they'll have next week to get that fixed up, and the coaches will help them work through to do that, so that we have basically the students being student athletes. One of the things for the track meets, and this is going to be very important, is that at the track meet, you, the parent, must confirm with the coach that you are checking out your student athlete. You can't send a brother or sister. You can't have a phone call. It needs to be something where they can see you, even if you just like wave from across and say, hey, I've got it, or they can go through or give a hug. If they have to leave with another parent, you may write a note, but that note needs to be given to the track coach before the meet, not necessarily at the meet, so they know who's going on the bus, so we can keep track of people. It's really important that we make sure that kids get to where they're supposed to be and don't end up in lots of different places. The last thing I do want to share with you is we are going to be handing out uniforms here in a couple weeks. We will only be handing out the shirt, the tops, and the bottoms. We're not going to hand out sweats and stuff this year because of the late start, and also it's going to be warm. So just know that your student will have a blue tank top and a blue set of shorts, and we'll go through and do that. Any other questions, please make sure that you email the coach for your team. So 7th grade boys is Joe Stein, 7th grade girls is Bernard Turretin, 8th grade boys is Larry Dirk, 8th grade girls is Tammy Clark, and the 9th graders are Pedro Cordobatarte. You can email me about logistical things, but please email them to ask about specific stuff with students, excusing students from practices, things like that. They're the ones who are going to be taking care of that. If you have a question or you need to fill out a form, we do have a owner-operator form. If you're planning on transporting another student, please make sure you fill that out. You can pick that up or print it online, or you can pick it up here at the school. That just needs to be turned in at the very front of the school in the front office. And also, if your student if you haven't filled out a waiver, or your student does not have a physical, we don't have many of those. I think we might have one or two, but please make sure that they get those soon so we can make sure that we have them. Any other questions, you can feel free to send me an email, and I will happily get it back to you. So have a great day, and thank you so much for having your kids out for track and LeBois Track.